Hurd. H-U-R-D.
Former Congressman Will Hurd is still getting to know New Hampshire as he considers running for president. As a former CIA clandestine officer, he's an expert in protecting America's secrets, and he says what's alleged in the indictment of former President Trump is indefensible.
It is 100% behavior that is unbecoming of a president. And again, we wouldn't be in this situation if he just returned the documents when he was asked.
Hurd says Trump's alleged mishandling of classified documents is a slap in the face to the men and women of the intelligence services who risk their lives to gather that kind of information. From reading the indictment closely, he says Trump is accused of possessing documents so sensitive, even their classification is protected.
It's not been talked about a lot. Some of the classifications were classified. And when you have a classification that's actually classified, that's not something that's overclassified. Yes, in the government, there's a lot of things that are classified to a level that it probably shouldn't. But when you have some of those kinds of markings, it's unacceptable.
Hurd says this scandal erodes the confidence of America's allies and distracts from the Republican presidential primary. Even though the field of presidential candidates is growing more crowded by the week, those who encountered Hurd in downtown Littleton say his open and engaging style could help him stand out if he does run.
If it's as about the people as he seems, then sure, why not?
With the New Hampshire primary potentially just 7 months away now, Hurd knows the clock is ticking if he wants to get into this race.
I got to make a decision real soon, right, about this. I'm definitely evaluating it and whether a dark horse candidate like me has a path.
In Littleton, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.